everyone, I'm Douglas C. Welch, and welcome back to another episode of In the Garden for A Gardener's Notebook. For more information on this podcast, as well as everything else that I do, visit douglasewelch.com. Now, in the past, I've talked about sweet potatoes and how vigorous they are here and how well they do for us here, and this is yet another example. The vines are so vigorous, in fact, we have to keep cutting them back, because in the heat of our summer here, they've just been going crazy throughout the entire garden and threatening to crowd out some other plants which are in the vicinity. So we tend to cut them back, just whack them off where we want. I told my wife, Roseanne, I said, Roseanne, when you do that, take a few and just dump them in a bucket of water and let's see if they root. Well, just to show you some examples here, this is just one of the lesser examples of rooting that has appeared here. Quite amazing. All of them have just gone. There's an even better one there. All of them have just gone absolutely crazy with their roots. So what I'm thinking of doing is actually taking these cuttings that we have found so useful in our own garden for repropagating our sweet potatoes and sharing them with our neighbors. These cuttings here would be fine here in Southern California because, of course, we don't get that hard frost each winter, so they could actually plant them out now. They grow through the rest of our summer months here. Then they would actually kind of idle along during the winter, as ours have done. They continue to grow, but not as vigorously. But then once the summer temperatures arrive again, they would go nuts, just like ours do here, producing a crop over the summer ready for harvest in the fall. So I think I'm going to put that on our next door site here in the neighborhood and offer these cuttings up to people. They're certainly heavily rooted. They should be able to just put them right in the ground if they wanted right now. I don't even think they need to go into a pot first, and they should just take off on their own. This is just one more example how you can be frugal in your own garden. You can take cuttings of your own plants, a bunch of which I have on the bench and I'll be showing off in upcoming episodes. You can repurpose things like this. I never expected us to be able to use cuttings from the sweet potatoes, but they're just so vigorous, they go nuts. So as you can see, they root very nicely, so that certainly helped us out there. We take rooted potatoes and rooted sweet potatoes from the kitchen pantry, which is in fact where these sweet potatoes originally came from. Anything that you think you might be able to propagate in your own garden, including herbs, fruits, vegetables, whatever, try growing in your own. It's a great frugal way of increasing the bounty of your garden. Thanks for joining me for this episode of In the Garden. Again, for more information, you can always visit the website, douglasewelch.com. There you'll find links to a gardener's notebook, technology IQ, careers in new media, career opportunities, and everything else that I do. Until next time, keep on cutting, keep on propagating, and keep on digging.